Welcome to Sitting with Shay J, where we spotlight organizations and leaders making a difference right here in our very own community. Today, we're diving into a powerful conversation about economic empowerment, entrepreneurship, and building legacy through community and business. Joining me is representatives from the African Chamber of Commerce, an organization dedicated to supporting African-owned businesses and expanding economic opportunities and really strengthening partnerships across Colorado. Thank you for being here, Rep. Nikita Ricks and Mr. Charles Masilenga. Hello there.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It is a pleasure. I'm always intrigued about the African Chambers of Commerce and the continuous work in our community. Can you tell me how this foundation started, how the organization started, and what the mission is of the African Chambers of Commerce?
Sure. The African Chamber started in 2014, and our mission is to advocate for African immigrant and Black-owned businesses here in Colorado. And our key mission is to grow economic wealth within African and Black American, I'm sorry, this is long, within African and Black immigrant business communities of Colorado.
I love that. It's very important work. We know that the African and immigrant entrepreneurs out here, they often, and anywhere, they often face challenges. What are some of the specific barriers that you see, and how does the Chambers really help assess those and help move past those barriers?
There are several challenges like accessing capital, being able to learn how to get business and just to operate in the ecosystem. And we provide training to our participants and our members in terms of how they can be able to access capital, how they can be able to do business with the government, and how they can be able to also ensure their statutory requirements are on time and in order, as well as other ways on how they can be able to market their products and services and also be able to reach their goals as far as their businesses is concerned.
That sounds like something that is necessary, and really when we talk about expanding and having the right tools and resources in our very own community. Not only is the organization focused on growth, but also you celebrate leadership, and I love to see that. Can we talk about this upcoming event? It's the 4th Annual Business Award fundraiser and reception. Tell me about this event.
Sure.
I enjoy every time I go. Tell me why it's so special and really what people can expect.
It's so special this year. This year we have Phil Washington, who is the CEO of Denver International Airport. He's going to be sharing about the Business Innovation Center there at the airport. And also we're going to be honoring him as a Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Phil has done a lot of great work to ensure that small businesses participate in the economy. He's done a lot of things around contracting for minority-owned women and businesses. And he's going to be talking about some of the work that he's done. We also have Professor Rabaka, who is from CU. He started the African and Caribbean Studies Department there at University of Colorado. We also have lots of great small business owners who don't typically get recognized, but we're going to be congratulating them. Our theme this year is from excellence to legacy, because it's not only enough for you to be excellent, but what are we leaving for the next generation? And I think that's the mission of the Chamber, which is to ensure that we are making sustainable businesses where people can pass on generational wealth to their family members. And this is something that can happen if we have an economy and a business that can employ people, and we can pass it down to the next generation.
That's what makes this so important. I've seen people's lives change because of this type of infrastructure. And really, when you say we're honoring people that normally don't get that, I feel like it's so beautiful to see this, because these are the businesses that are helping our community thrive.
Yes.
I know that beyond events, there's some ongoing support and resources of the Chamber's offers. Can we talk a little bit about what that looks like, how you help businesses thrive and grow?
Yeah, most of the resources we provide are in alignment with training, teaching businesses and entrepreneurs how they can be able to operate in order, in excellence, as well as in a way and a manner that will allow them to expand and serve bigger population and bigger customer base. And so we have like QuickBooks training or accounting training. We have a 12-week business accelerator program where we take our participants through every aspect as far as business is concerned. We have a program where we help businesses in specific marketing in accordance with today's trends, like social media marketing, websites. Actually, we provide free website development to some of the participants who come. to our programs, as well as we also have a program for youth on how they can start and run sustainable businesses so that they can be able to have that entrepreneurship culture at a very young age.
I'm going to just go ahead and ask this question. If you're not of African descent, because this sounds like amazing programs, can you still be a part of this?
Absolutely. We're open to everybody in the community. And so whether you're African descent, you're immigrant descent, you're Asian descent, we've had many different people participate. One thing I want to highlight too is that we do trade and investment conferences to the continent of Africa, because our goal is also to increase trade. And so we've done things in Liberia, West Africa, and this year we have a business expo that we're planning right now for September, the end of September, where we're going to have people coming from the continent here and businesses from here. So it's going to be business to business, networking, and seeing how we can expand trade and development and growth.
I'm inspired, absolutely inspired. Let's talk about visibility. How is the Chamber really working to elevate African-owned businesses and ensure that they're actually supported beyond Colorado's borders? You know, I know there's a lot of things going on in our economic landscape with funding being cut. Talk a little bit about what that looks like now.
I mean, I think we're being challenged just like every other nonprofit organization out there, and that's why this event that's happening this Saturday on the 29th at 5 p.m. in Aurora is going to be important. As funding is being cut, it's important that our community comes and, you know, around us. So fundraisers like this helps with the operations and funds the training programs, the QuickBook programs, the engagements that we do to make sure our businesses are sustainable. And we just want to see everybody come out because it's such an important event. It's a celebration, of course, of people that we don't typically see come out and cheer out, you know, the community members that are doing economic growth here in the Colorado area. And it's just always a fun time. I think you dress to impress.
Absolutely.
The food is wonderful, and the networking and the people and the culture. So come out and experience all of that.
It's absolutely imperative. I know I have seen from mayors there, governors there, local celebrities there, community members there. It's absolutely a place for everything. Now, how can community members and businesses and even local government partners really get involved in supporting the chambers and supporting entrepreneurship and making sure that they're involved in your success?
First they can go to our website, www.africanchambercolorado.org, and they can also participate in programs like this, the one that we are having on Saturday, as well as they can always reach out to us and be members of the chambers. We would love as many people as possible, both individuals and businesses, to be members of the chamber, because we believe that a unified organization will be able to create a significant impact. And so that unity comes through partnership, comes through individuals and businesses being able to collaborate with us so that we can see this mission and vision come to manifestation.
There it is. For my young people that are home and they're aspiring entrepreneurs and they're watching today, if you could give them one piece of advice, what would you offer them about really building their own path in business?
I would say one thing, for young people who are out there, anybody that's a youth from 14 to like, let's say 19, we do have our youth entrepreneurship and financial literacy program that's coming up. So we'll be having our applications out for that recruiting. It's a 6-week cohort where they learn to start their own businesses. They actually have a website done. They become a member of the chamber. We do a pitch competition at the end, and then they get to win prizes. So we want you to be that. But I'm saying that youth entrepreneurship, creativity, innovation is that next generation, and you have what it takes with technology. We encourage you to explore your options, start selling things. I mean, hey, you're young. Take risk, get out there and do things that are going to support society and create what the product for tomorrow that people need today, because you still have a vision and you have an insight, and you can do it with your own flair and your own style. So be creative.
That.
Yes.
Now that's the time to take the risk. You
Yes,
don't want to
exactly.
do it. I mean, we take risks at my age, but you can't take as many. So I love that. Get involved now while you're young parents out there. Get your youth involved. Remember, it's for all walks of life. Thank you, too, for sharing your vision. It's incredible to see this work that is being done by the African Chamber of Commerce, and I believe that it's truly uplifting especially to entrepreneurs and to those who are looking to expand opportunity. Your dedication to turning excellence to legacy has not gone unnoticed. So thank you for transforming our businesses and our communities. Remember, viewers, if you are ready to make impact, it starts with you. It begins with ownership, opportunity, and bold leadership. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or a local supporter or an advocate for equality, there is a place for you in the movement. Your voice has the power to inspire change. So keep rising, keep shining. Until next time, I'm Shay J, and together we can create impact. You're watching Sitting with Shay J.